Wait, so will flirt with you at the grocery store, but not offer to pay for your groceries? Get the fuck out of my face! I beg your fucking pardon. What the fuck you think this is? I'm over here shopping for things, and you're flirting with me while I'm shopping for things, but not offering to pay for the things that I'm shopping for while you're trying to flirt with me. Are you stupid? Like, the only way to win right now is to pay for the groceries. If not, move the fuck around. Move around. Because you're definitely not moving on up. Thank you. Wait.
Thank you. Thank you. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the Akim, starting with the 144,000 men that are laboring in his truth, pushing it throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, peace and blessings to the remnant, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel that have repented, turned their hearts back to the Father, keeping the commandments to the best of their abilities while rehearsing the righteous acts. All right, peace and blessings be unto you and your household. All right, it's your brother Kazak Tazabah coming at you once again through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. All right, so I came across this video of the N-Dub, all right, Eve, going off about how when a man tries to flirt with her, that they should be obligated to pay for her groceries. So it says in the title there, in the headline, it says a man flirted with her at the grocery store, and she's mad he didn't pay for her groceries. Okay, and this is the state of the nigga woman today, man. This is the state of Israelite women. Okay, not just the so-called black one, but you got to think about all the other different tribes as well. This is what they expect because of the vibration that's gone about the earth, pushed by Esau, that a woman is above the man, which is completely false. Okay, the way to to destroy a Israelite man is to put the woman above him. Okay, because then they don't show no respect. They have no sense of order or structure within the household. Okay, they have a covenant with Esau, where they could just run to Esau for everything, and they don't need a man. But at the end of the day, their thought process is that a man should be bending over backwards for them. Okay, and the Lord is removing that spirit from men in general. Okay, the Lord is removing that vibration. Okay, you can see it throughout a lot of social media outlets. All right, what's that one? Jake, I forget his name, bald dude. I think he's from lives in England or something, but he looks like a so-called like an Edomite of some sort. But he's a Jake. He be going in on women and masculinity and all that. What's the other brother, the other dude that died? I forget his name too. not very important. But the point of the matter is, men are starting to, take heed to what these women are trying to do. All right. And, these women got pride on them, man. Okay. They got pride on them. And that's all because of who is running the world right now, which are the Edomites. Okay. Because as long as they're in power, the so-called black woman or the so-called Hispanic or Native American woman, okay, is above the men. And they feel obligated that men should be bending over backwards for them. And that's false, man. Okay. So let me jump right on into it. Let's get the book of starting off with 1 Corinthians chapter 4. Right around 26. It says, "Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sake." Okay, you got men that'll, go to the lengths of the earth, okay, just to appease a woman. You see, which is backwards, man. Okay, that's why in scriptures, Psalms, the 82nd chapter, where it talks about how the earth, okay, is out of course. Okay, this place is out of course. Isaiah the 29th chapter talks about how, the turning, the turning of things, upside down. Okay, that's the result of these devils being in power, man. Okay, they really mess things up. Okay, and now you got Eve feeling as though, in order to get what men want, which is, to be quite honest, man, men just want, to have pleasure, to gain pleasure. Okay, at the end of the day, because that's a natural reaction. A man would see a woman, okay, based off of her appearance, based off of her looks, because the scriptures go into, it makes a man, the countenance of a woman, makes a man glad or makes a man happy or, something along those lines. Okay. It pleases a man, but the natural, reaction is, okay, a man sees a woman, he may entice her, try to, smooth talk her to do what? So he can lay with her. All right. And essentially to procreate. You see? And that's it. Obviously, of course, a man wants some rest, pillar of rest, comfort, from a woman, but not in this society. You're not going to get it with these type of women. Okay. In the world. Look at this monster. Look at this beast. That's the look of a devilish, evil woman who will do everything in her power to try to, strip a man of his integrity, strip a man of his power. That's proud. That's a look of proud, being proud. All right. When you have these, Esau in the, overriding the music industry, pushing a certain type of music to a generation of misfits. Okay. Pushing an independent woman movement. You see? And Jake is the only one that really is affected by it. Now, obviously, you got your small variety of, women that try to, buck up to their men, but primarily from the other nations, but primarily is Eve, man. And that's who's who's buying up this music. That's who's, living the music. living that music that's being pushed. You see? Oh, if a man wants this, he got to do X, Y, and Z for me. He can't take me to Red Lobster, Cheesecake Factory, and all this other nonsense that they talking about now. It's BS, man. Let's go back in the scriptures. 2 Ezra 4:26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sake. And many have also perished, have erred, and sinned for women. You see? So they have gone out of the way and sinned for women. You see? They'll go up and, a man, she can go in and set a man up by saying, oh, this man did this to me. And then, of course, you got Jake out here trying to stand up and trying to, defend and honor these evil women. And what do? She putting him in a situation where now he's got to try to defend your honor while defending himself and might get killed, man. You see, when really they should be, keepers of the home, taking care of the kids, not being out here reckless and yipping and yapping. All right. Doing that neck, all that. You see? That's just going off, man. It don't make no sense. That's why I can't wait for the Lord to come and to get rid of these 2/3. And the majority of these 2/3 are women, man. We just keep it a buck. All right. Now, obviously, you're gonna have a lot of niggas in that category, but there's a lot of these women too. Okay. And these other nations, they don't necessarily abide by this kind of logic. You got these other nations that love their men, okay? That'll do things for their men, being a rest for their men. All right, that pillar of rest. You see, but you're not gonna find that today. You see, let me get let's go to Proverbs. The book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 13. It says, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. See, this Eve, she don't know the scriptures. She don't know shit. She has no knowledge of what role she needs to be in, what place she needs to be in. She don't know the order of and the structure of a house. She don't believe to herself to be underneath a man. Okay, and that's majority of these women these days. You see, it's majority. A foolish woman is clamorous; she is simple and knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in a high place, in the high places of a city, to call passengers who go right on their ways. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, stolen waters are pleasant, Salakia, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret places, but he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that our guests are in the depths of hell. You see? Now, obviously, these scriptures, there's a duality to it in terms of, the woman being referred to as, philosophies or doctrines and, ways of life. But the fact that they associate the men of the Lord associated those things to a woman says a lot. Okay. It says a lot. Let's get another one. Proverbs chapter 7. And let me see. Let's start at Proverbs chapter 7 and verse. I'll start at verse 10 and jump down. This is I'll start verse 9. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night, and behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and a subtle heart. She is loud and stubborn, and her feet abideth not in her house. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. You see? Loud and stubborn, man. Look at her. Just loud mouth.
I'm over here shopping for things, and you're flirting with me while I'm shopping for things, but not offering to pay for the things that I'm shopping for while you're trying to flirt with me. Are you stupid?
You think men want that? Do you really feel like men desire a woman like that, man? Hell no, man. A man desires a quiet woman, a soft-spoken, humble woman. Not somebody who's out here, twerking her neck, all right, back and forth, thinking that she gonna get what she wants out of it. Nah, man. Don't nobody want that this rebellious state. Okay? You're not gonna find no virtuous woman, all right, as the scriptures go into in Proverbs the 31st chapter. You're not gonna find that. If you do, it's rare. And I'm not saying that there aren't women out there, because obviously there are women that, believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, who this, obviously this lesson don't apply to them specifically, but for women as a whole, you're not going to find a virtuous woman here. We'll be able to experience that when we're in the kingdom. Okay, but like I said earlier, the Lord is starting to remove this spirit out of the earth, man, because you got a lot of women that are starting to humble down because they're starting to realize this place isn't suitable for an independent woman, that these women need men. Okay, these women need men. All right, because when all hell breaks loose, who you gonna have to defend you? With this attitude, nobody, man. Let's keep it a buck. All right, let's jump down to verse 24. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thine heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths, because her ways are just going to lead you to destruction, man. That's why the Apostle Paul said, be as though you be as though you have none. You aren't with a woman, or you don't have women. Be as though if you don't have any, because what they'll do is try to they'll pull you off track from what? This truth. They'll steer you away into a life of pain. Put you in a way of a grievous heart and sorrow. All right. Just if you were to, because there's nothing more than a jealous woman, man. Is jealousy. The definition of jealousy, man, comes from is the black woman you see today. They be the most jealous, or not even black, just the Israelite woman in general, because Hispanics are the same way. Hispanic woman, they'll see another woman and be jealous as all hell just because you looked at her, because she's appealing to the eye. Anyways, verse 25, let not thine heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths, for she hath cast down many wounded. Yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell, going to the chambers of death. And that's why in the scriptures it goes into how, through women we all die. Okay, The woman is symbolic to death, man. There's a parallel to it. All right. Because a woman should be giving you peace and rest and comfort, but yet they just bring you stress. Right? Proverbs 31 and verse 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. You shouldn't be giving your strength unto this women. Okay? There was a video that I saw of Edomites going into Africa, East Africa, and buying huts for about $7 American. They expanded it to, built the house up for an additional, $8? Turned out to be like, it was $15 to have a whole house. And he said he get African Hamite women over there. And he said he don't pay a dime for women. He don't spend no money. They don't spend no money on women. And the women there are humble. Even that's what I'm saying, man. These other nations are even following suit of what a woman should be, man. You see, they don't have Esau in their ear, corrupting their minds. Right? But he said he dates women. He goes on dates with women. He does things for them, but he don't spend no money, and he getting what he need. These other nations get it, but the Israelite woman won't, and they won't until we're in the kingdom, man. You see? Let me get the book of Sirach, chapter 25. This is Sirach 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger and impudence and much reproach. And the reason why it says stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire not her for pleasure, because, hey, these days you don't even know if a woman is married or not, man. If a woman, you don't know if a woman has a man. Yeah, they don't got to be married by the way of Esau's system. But if a woman has a man, if a man is dealing with her, you wouldn't know that, because these women have been given a liberty to gad abroad and to, be independent, be by themselves, being out and about, being free, being given so much liberty where you don't know what she's doing if she's not in your presence. It says a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and wounded heart. You see, a wicked woman does this to a man. Make a man stressed, make a man not even want to go home, to be at peace, to have because men are simple, man. This is keep it 100. Men are simple. We want quiet, sense of peace, some box from time to time, and some food. If you being honest, right? Peace and quiet, man. But a wicked woman who's, loud at the mouth, who's always complaining, who's always coming with all these different emotions. And really those emotions are just demons. Because when you go into the, when a man dumps his load into a woman, okay, the DNA becomes a part of that woman. All right. So all those demons that have been released into her becomes a part of who she is. That's why she's all frantic and bugged out and crazy, irrational, jealous. That's because she got all them seeds in her, man, from all those different rods that she's taken. So really, man, hey, at the end of the day, man, these women are not your women. They're just placeholders, man. You know, they're just placeholders for, when all hell breaks loose. Because, hey, there's no saying that the Lord is going to preserve these women out here. So if you with one right now, don't keep in your mind that she's gonna be delivered. Now there's a possibility. Not saying that at all. The Lord will have mercy on who he will have mercy on, and compassion on who he have compassion. Okay. But as a whole, man, don't get too caught up and tied to these women, man. You see, who seek after attention from other men, who need validation. When really it's like the woman was created for the man to be a helpmeet, as the scripture go into in the book of Genesis. That's why Eve was created. Reading on verse 23, it says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman became the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Through the women, we all die, man. The scriptures say that's more than enough. That's more than enough to justify why we shouldn't put our whole hearts, okay, and our whole existence into a woman. And to keep and to be truthful, man, a woman likes some pushback, man. A woman likes for a man to say no. You know, rough her up a little bit. You know, tell her that she can't do certain things, because that's a man taking charge. And when a woman feels as though she gets everything that she wants all the time, man, she considers you to be weak. And no woman wants a weak man. Verse 25, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce. Let her go her way. Okay. So at the end of the day, man, you got to make a choice. You know, it's probably easier and cheaper to be alone. It is, because, these women out here will like this. They want you to pay everything. Pay for the groceries, pay for the electric bill, the house, whatever. Not to say that that's not what we do, because obviously, the Israelite man, we gonna take care of ours, man. We gonna take care of our business, take care of our kids, our women. But in general, hey, we're not out here chasing women. The women are gonna come. All right, the women are coming, man. So be patient. That's why Isaiah, the 4th chapter, speaks on how 7 women shall take hold of one man. Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. And why is that? Because it's going to be so bad out here. It's going to be so bad out here because a lot of these men are going to get sent off to this war and fight this war. Right? Let me get that. Where is it? I know it was 2 Ezra 16. There we go. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. You see, because they don't have the hedge. They don't have the protection from the Lord. The only people that are going to be preserved and protected in that day are the elect, man. You know, and that's why a lot of these no good niggas out here are going to have to die or get drafted to the Esau's military, are going to die from the sword or the famine. They're not going to be able to protect their women. So yeah, as Isaiah the 4th chapter will happen, because the men that are going to be standing upright, all right, with in boldness, okay, all right, and protected, clearly they're going to be, you know, it's going to show it. It's going to show. All right. Let's get to prove that. Let's get Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 1. It says, "Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." So the glory of the Lord is going to be seen upon the elect, man. And that's what these women are going to cleave to. And they're going to see that you're going to be fed, you got shelter, you got the power. Psalms 110 chapter says that in the day of thy power, people will be willing in the day of thy power. You know? So when they see the power, they're going to cleave unto you, man. So don't be out here chasing women, especially now, man. They going to come to you. Let them come to you. It's far more appreciated when a woman comes after a man anyways. You know? When you do the chasing and all that, and you just like every other Negro out here, man. But when a woman finds you worthy and wants to be with you, and they coming after you and they seeking you, hey man, there's no greater feeling than that. So let them come, man. All right. Don't be out here trying to pay for everybody's groceries, being the best stepdad you could possibly be, and pay all their bills. Nah, man, that's not the way to go. That's not the move, man. Scriptures go into these shameless women should be counted as a dog. What is a female dog? I don't even need to say it because you already know. You know? And that's what a lot of these women are, shameless. You see? Going about acting all reckless and just lost. Lost, man. Proud. You think you attracting men this way? Hell no, man. Hell no. Okay. And lastly, I want to get Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 26. "And I find more bitter than the death of a woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her." You see, so you'll know who's protected by the Lord if you're able to get away from these traps and these snares, man. Verse 27, "Behold, this have I found," said the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, "which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not one. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found." You see? So out of 1,000 men, the Lord only finds one. But out of all the women, none, man. Which goes to show that it's going to be a lot, a lot of these women out here aren't worthy, man. Aren't worthy of our efforts and our time. And you got to pray and ask for that discernment to be able to distinguish those women, having that spiritual discernment to be able to look upon a woman and look at her spirit, okay, and tell whether she's worthy enough to deal with her or not. Okay? Don't be out here just chasing box, man. That looks desperate. That looks sad. That looks weak. Okay? Because a lot of these women are going to get drugged through the mud, man. All right? They going to get drugged through the mud. I know I said I ended with that, but Micah 7:10, it says, then shall my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is thy Lord, thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden as the mire in the streets. She gonna be trodden down like mud, getting ran through. Because the times that we coming into, man, hey, if they don't have a man of the Lord, hey, they're screwed. They're screwed. They're through for. Okay. Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Okay? So tremble, ye women that are at ease. Get ready. Okay? Because what a lot of these women are about to experience, okay, it's going to be, you're going to wish you had a man. You're not going to be caring if some dude is going to be trying to pay your tab. Nah, you're going to be caring if there's a man that's going to protect you from those UN troops. All right? From that great flood, from the famine, from the sword. That's what you're going to be worried about. And you're not going to find it. Okay? So that was pretty much it through the Spirit. All right, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. So with that, I'd like to give honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. And until next time, Shalom.
What the fuck you think this is? I'm over here shopping for things, and you're flirting with me while I'm shopping for things, but not offering to pay for the things that I'm shopping for while you're trying to flirt with me. Are you stupid?